Hey everyone, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to play my version of Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven. Tears in Heaven was first recorded for the 1991 film Rush and later included on Eric Clapton's Unplugged collection. My version here is based off the Unplugged version, and it's an amalgamation of Eric Clapton's accompaniment part and Andy Fairweather Low's lead fills and lines. The majority of it though is based off of Eric Clapton's part. And a quick disclaimer, as with all my lessons and videos, this is the way I play the song, which is slightly different from the way Eric Clapton played it. I choose to play my F-sharp minor slightly different than he does. He does it as a bar. I'll show you that when I get to it. I suggest you try it both ways and pick whichever is more comfortable to you or which you think sounds better. And if you enjoy this lesson and this video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and head over to my blog at weepingwillowguitar.com/blog to download a copy of the transcription. And also I've recorded some audio examples of this song slower, and I break it down line by line. So if this is the first time you've tried playing it or you're having a little trouble getting it under your fingers, that can be a great resource. Alright, let's get to the lesson. Alright, so the intro starts out like this. Alright, and as I mentioned in the intro, I play the F-sharp minor, which is right here, slightly different than Eric Clapton does. He plays it as a bar like this. Alright, so the song starts out open, hammer on the second fret of the 6th string, followed by an open A. And then we hold our A bar chord, and we have play the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then we're going to hammer on pull off 2nd, 3rd, 2nd fret of the B string, followed by the 3rd string, and then we have this E with the 3rd in the bass, or an E chord in first inversion, or E with G sharp in the bass. So it's just like a D chord. You can play your D, so 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 1st string. Move that up 2 frets, and then I like to use my thumb, and that is the way Eric Clapton plays that. So we have our thumb on the 4th fret of the 6th string, and in this case we're only playing 3 notes. We're playing the 6th string, we're playing the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So if we took that 2 frets down, that would be a D with F sharp in the bass. And if you want to, if it's easier for you, you can play it like this. So it'd be the middle finger on the 4th fret of the 6th string. Then we're playing the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 4th fret of the 3rd string, 5th fret of the 2nd string. So that's also an E with the G sharp in the bass. So you can see which is easier, and you don't even have to have that index finger on there if you don't want to. But again, I choose to play it like this, and that is what you see Eric Clapton doing. So we have so it's the 6th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string. Then we play the bass note again, and then we play these 2 strings, the 2nd and 3rd and 2nd string, and then F sharp minor. So I choose to play it like this, which is actually an F sharp minor 7 chord, but since we don't play the 4th string, you're just getting the F sharp minor. And Eric Clapton, as I said, he plays it like this, and he actually does finger an F sharp minor 7 as well, but as I mentioned, he's only playing the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd string, so you just get that F sharp minor sound. So whichever you prefer. And then it would move to an A over E, so an A chord with an E in the bass. Or if you play it like I do, you just have to take that middle finger off and you have an A chord with an E in the bass. So that's a good point. It's so a minor 7 chord, an F sharp minor 7, is an A triad with an F sharp in the bass. So when you take that F sharp off, you have that A with the 5th in the bass, or A over E. So we have Alright, so after the A with the E in the bass, we play our D with F sharp in the bass. So the same thing as the E in first inversion, but down 2 frets. So all 3 strings at the same time, followed by bass note, followed by the 3rd and 2nd strings, and then bass note. And then we're going to take our thumb off, so we have basically a D chord with E in the bass, or we can consider that an E7 sus4 chord. Either, you can call it either thing. So we play that all 3 notes, followed by bass note. Then we're going to move our index finger down 1 fret to the 1st fret, and we have an E7 chord. So we have then A. Alright, let's play the entire thing slowly. Alright, now the first verse. So that starts off almost the same way as the intro, but instead of playing with the E over G, we play the 3 strings, the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd string all together once, then once again, followed by the F sharp minor, or you can play it the way Eric Clapton plays it. And then this is where we have our first fill, Andy Fairweather Low fill. And I play that by barring the 5th frets of the 2nd and 1st string with my ring finger, slide up 2 frets or a whole step to the 7th frets. And then with the index finger I play the 5th frets of the 2nd and 1st string again. And then I play with my index finger 4th fret of the 3rd string, and with my middle finger the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then I slide those 2 up a whole step. So we have these nice double stops. We have, and then slide that back down a whole step. And then play the 2nd frets of the 3rd and 2nd string with my index finger, followed by an open E string. Then go back to the D over F sharp. over E, and then we have an E chord, just as you'd play an E normally, and we play the second and third strings together, followed by a bass note again. Then we bar the second frets of the third and second string, so we have an A over E. That wasn't right. And then we're going to play the fourth fret of the third string. I play that with my middle finger. And then the third fret of the second string with my index. And then that hammer-on move again. So we have... So we're basically going from an E chord, A over E, and then we have an E7 with no third, and then we go back to our A, and we do that move again, or you can play the E over G like this. Which is ever most comfortable to you. And then we have our next Andy Fairweather Low fill. This time it's... So we're gonna bar the first three strings of the fourth fret, but I'm only playing the third string and the first string. So these are sixth intervals. So I play, actually it starts on the second fret, so we have second fret to the third and first string, then the fourth fret to the third and first string, and then we're going to hammer on. So with the ring finger, that would be hammering on from the fourth to the sixth fret of the third string, and with on the first string, we're hammering on to the fifth fret with our index finger. Then we're playing the fourth frets again and the second frets. And then an E, the sixth interval from an E chord. So it'd be the first fret G sharp of the third string and an open E. Then we go back to our D over F sharp. And this time we throw in that open first string. Then A over E, E, A over E, E7 no third, and we're in the chorus. So let me play the verse again. Alright, then we have a C sharp over E sharp chord. So we're going to take our D chord, move it down a half step to the first fret. Then we're going to curl our thumb over and play the first fret of the sixth string. So we have a C sharp over E sharp chord. So F sharp minor, C sharp over E sharp. Then we're going to play an A7, and I finger it like this with my middle and ring fingers. But again, we're only playing the second and third string plus the open E note. And then we have an F7, F sharp 7 bar chord. So we bar the second fret with our first finger. Then we play the fourth fret of the fifth string with our ring finger, and the third fret of the third string with our middle finger. So again, we only need the, well, this time we have the 6th string, the 4th string, and the 3rd string. Then we put our pinky on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, giving us an F sharp 7 sus4 chord. Play the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Then we have a B minor 7 chord. So we again bar the first 5 strings of the 2nd fret. Then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then our ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. And this time we're playing the 5th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string at the same time. Then an open E note, and then we go to a D chord, so we have a D over E. And then our open hammer-on 2nd fret of the 6th string. So the chorus sounds like this. That's like the intro. And then we take a little lead fill from Andy Fairweather Low. So you're basically playing the intro again. And then after you play an A, we do this nice little fill. And then back to A to do the verse again. So the fill is, we're hammering on the 2nd to the 4th fret of the 4th string, 2nd to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, then hammer on 2nd to 3rd of the 2nd string, pull back off to the 2nd, then 4th fret of the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 4th fret of the 4th string. So we have back to the chorus. C sharp over E sharp, A7 over E, F sharp 7, F sharp 7 sus, B minor 7, D over E. Then the intro again, basically. Now we have the bridge. All right, so for the bridge, we're moving. So the song is in the key of A. I should have said that from the beginning. And the bridge, we move to the key of G, but we start on the 4 chord, which is a C. Just a regular C major chord in open position. So we're going from our A. Then on the A string, 5th string, we're going to hammer on open to 2nd fret, and then we play our C chord. And we're going to arpeggiate the chord. So we're playing 3rd fret of the 5th string, followed by open G string, first fret of the second string back to our G string. Then we're going to play a G over B chord. So we have, so it's like a G chord, but we don't need this low G, so we just have our B in the bass. So we play the second fret of the fifth string, followed by the open third and second strings, and third fret of the first string, and then we're going to jump to an A minor 7 chord, which anticipates that next bar. So we have then we play the so we're holding our A minor chord, open fifth string, second fret to the fourth, third string, first fret of the second string, open first string. Then we're going to play these strings. We play second string, third string, then we're going to use our pinky to get the third fret of the second string. So we have then we're going to go to a D over F sharp chord, and we're going to play the sixth, third, and second strings at the same time. Then third string, second string, sixth string. So we have then we go to a G chord, regular open position G, and we're going to play the sixth string and the third string at the same time, followed by a bass sixth string, then the third and second strings at the same time, and then the sixth string. So we have then back to a D over F sharp. So that's the sixth, third, second strings at the same time, sixth, second and third at the same time, sixth. So that measure is so if we put those first three measures of the bridge together so far, we have then we're going to just leave our pinky on the third fret of the second string, play the open third string and our open sixth string, and we have an E minor 7 chord. So again, that pattern is the sixth, third and second strings together, sixth, third and second strings together, sixth. Then we're going to play our D sharp over F chord again, all three notes, followed by just the bass note, and then leave that pinky there on the third fret of the second string, keep an open third string, and then with my middle finger I play the third fret of the sixth string, so I have a G chord again, play those three strings, and then just an open B string. So we have Alright, then we go back to our C chord. This time we play the fifth and second strings at the same time, followed by the fifth string again. Then we play the second string by itself and an open first string. So we have then we're going to play our G over B chord. So that's the second fret of the fifth string, third fret of the second string at the same time. Then we repeat that 2nd fret of the 5th string. Then A minor, but we're just going to play the open 5th string and 1st fret of the 2nd string, but it's good to hold that whole chord shape. So we play the 1st fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, then we're going to play open 5th and 3rd string at the same time, and then we go to our D over F sharp, and we're just playing the 6th fret by itself. Then we have the 6th, 3rd strings together, 2nd string by itself, then back to the 6th string. So this second half of the bridge so far sounds like this. Then we play our G, D sharp over F, and then an open E chord, or open low E6 string, and then we have this that you should already be familiar with. So that's the E chord, A over E, E7 note 3rd. Whole bridge. Alright, now we're up to the interlude, and the interlude, it has a solo lead line over it. I'm just playing the accompaniment here, and it sounds like this. So this is like the verse or intro. It's everything you've already done before except another little triplet figure. So we have our A chord, E over G, F sharp minor, A over E, D over F sharp, playing that open E note. Then we're playing an A chord, and then that triplet figure again, followed by the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Then our little walk up. Alright, then we go back to our chorus. We repeat the verse again, repeat the chorus again. And then after we play the chorus the last time, so we start with the chorus, F sharp minor, C sharp over E sharp, A7 over E, F sharp 7 sus, B minor 7, then that D over E, and then we go to an A, play the A over E, but then we go back to B minor 7, D over E, So it's like a little tag. We do that again. So let me take it from the last chorus. Then we slow down. Then we have a little ending lick. And that's just playing our A chord slowly. So 5th string open, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. Play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then we do 2, 3, 2. Open, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string, slide from the 4th of the 3rd string to the 6th of the 3rd string, and then the 5th fret of the 2nd string twice. Alright, and that's Tears in Heaven. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and head over to weepingwillowguitar.com/blog for some more resources and to download the transcription. Alright, thanks a lot.